So even with a snowstorm, no one's working, everything's shut down. Congress manages to confuse us. We get a bipartisan jobs bill. Hooray. They come out and say, you know, Republican and Democratic senator, here's our jobs bill. And several hours later, the majority leader comes out and goes, no, we're not doing that one. We're doing this one. What a
bizarre story. And Harry Reid, in trying to back Republicans into a corner on this issue and call their bluff, actually makes it harder for the White House, which has been, you know, just absolutely spouting bipartisanship. And then the White House, after Harry Reid did this, strip the bill of the provisions that Republicans liked, the White House didn't disavow it. They said, well, this isn't the first bite of the apple. We're going to keep going in this process. So I think who we really messed up with is the White House, not really so much Republicans.
Well, there was a real nervousness, I'm told, that this was going to look like a Christmas tree bill, that people had shoved provisions on it. What a shock! and that it was going to look like they were a little porky, little greedy. And so they stripped some stuff out of it. However, this is a Democratic issue as well. The Democrats have an $85 billion jobs bill. Now there's a $15 billion jobs bill over in the Senate. And the Democrats want a more robust, in the House, want a more robust bill. And the Democrats in the House are feeling like, wait a minute, we walked out on a limb on health care. We walked out on a limb on energy. We walked out on a limb on jobs. And guess what? They're just sawing it off for us over there in the Senate with the White House just kind of standing there saying, okay.
Well, and the bottom line is that Rahm Emanuel's whole strategy on health care and a lot of these legislative issues was that a victory begets another victory and that you need momentum.
Right.
Health care obviously slowed all that down, and now they thought, okay, well, we'll put that on the back burner. The whole State of the Union was about back burner on health care. We're going to get back to it, but we got to get jobs out of the way. That's the number one priority. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Now if they can't get a victory on that, it's going to look like Democrats can't govern. Whether it's Republicans blocking this or that, they can make all these charges, but the bottom line is they have to start getting some victories.
Well, but on the other hand, the Republicans also, this is, pushing on an open door, the jobs bill. If they want to have credibility on health care and saying we're going to, we tried to give the president something on health care, they have to get to yes on something, I think. And so
John Kyle didn't sound like they were getting to yes on his jobs bill, just off the top of my head.
No, but I bet in the end they're going to have to get to yes on something because then they lose all credibility.
Well, and if jobs are the priority, why are we still talking about health care? We have this summit coming up that's taking all the air out of the room. Are the Republicans going to show up or not, or what are they going to do? And yet, and jobs, it's just, it doesn't feel like the priority right now. It seems like we're still on health care.
And if they do you have any doubt that the Republicans have to show up to the? I
don't see what's in it for them. They're sounding like they're trying to figure it out.
They have to show up to have credibility of what you're saying in terms of saying they're trying to make the case they're not the party of no. If they walk out of this or never show up, that's a problem. Obviously, they've got to show up.
90% of life is just showing up, right?
And Ronald Reagan liked that too. Yes. I remember. But no, the picture is of all the empty chairs with the Congressman Boehner, Senator Kyle.
I start calling on them. Oh, Boehner's not here, or what happened?
But it's another Democratic thing. Don't you think the Democrats have to get their act together before February 25th and agree on what they're going to say at this summit?
But they finally got a little momentum there in putting the Republicans on the defensive. Are they going to show or they're not going to show? And as John Kyle was alluding to, what Republicans are really afraid of is that they go there, they talk, there's no solution, because as you say, it really didn't look like they were heading toward a solution on jobs or health care in that John Kyle interview. And at the end, the White House says, look, we tried with the Republicans, now we go reconciliation, now we do this maneuver, and now we jam it through. We gave the Republicans every last chance. That's what the Republicans are really afraid of.